Hi, Amy. Thank you so much for putting this together. So, favorite dance story. I like the first time that I met Dan, not because anything incredibly extraordinary happened the first time I met Dan, but mostly because it's just indicative of who he is as a person. I came into his home that first time at a party, and even though he didn't know me, he offered me a drink and he talked to me and he said, "Hey, would you like to dance with me?" And he danced with me, and he made me feel very welcome in his home and just very welcome just into his life in general. And I like that about him is that he's so open and honest and willing to let people in. And I'm not the only person who's felt like that. I've known other people who their first time meeting Dan was him being the person coming up to them at an event and introducing himself and being very friendly and open with them, and especially at times where maybe they weren't feeling incredibly social themselves. And he is that socialized. He's a social element that's very good. The next question, I believe, was favorite one-liners or top three. Knowing Dan, he is always a giant pile of one-liners. He's always quoting things and always repeating things over and over and over again. Just to pick one, I really like Dumb Cakes, and I know it's not Amy's favorite, but I think Dumb Cakes is really funny, and I love that we can quote that, and I love all the stupid things that we talk about when we play D&D together. And I believe the last question was, when did I know that Dan was special? I I think I knew Dan was special for a long time, from pretty early on in our knowing each other. But I remember the first time we went on an actual real date, and I was so I remember being quite nervous about it because we had never really hung out one-on-one together too much, and I was worried we wouldn't really have a lot to talk about, and that there just wouldn't be a connection. And we stood in line at Hot Dogs before they closed. We went and stood in the line at Hot Dogs together for over 2 hours, and we never stopped talking the whole date. We just kept talking, and we haven't stopped talking since. And Dan, I just want you to know that I really care about you a lot, and I'm so happy that to be able to help you celebrate your birthday with you, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing you very soon. And you're a very important person in my life, and I know you're an important person in a lot of people's lives, and I just want to thank you so much for your kind heart and your fun personality, and I am just so blessed and honored that you want to have me be a part of your life. Happy birthday.